Buddha realms and the awesomeness of Amitabha. The longer Amitabha Sutra is beautiful. It deserves some attention. So today I will give it some thought. The light shining on the Gnostic soul never sets. Remember Amitabha, the Buddha of infinite light? His light extends beyond infinity. It never sets. The Gnostic soul can enjoy this light at any time, at any place, just by relaxing the discriminating mind. Amitabha's realm is a place of rest. Even the birds of Sukhavati, Amitabha's realm, means the realm of joy. They sing the songs of unity consciousness. Amitabha made some very significant vows in order to create his indescribably beautiful Buddha realm so that we might all enjoy its bliss. There are a number of sutras where our Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha, speaks of Amitabha. Some modern scholars will cry about how these sutras don't represent the actual teachings of the historical Buddha. They will moan about how they are inauthentic. But they can cry all they want. Wisdom evolves to suit the needs of the people. The Buddha used expedient means to guide a diversity of beings back to their own true root Buddha nature. And the Buddha never died. The Dharmakaya is alive. And while he was alive, the historical Buddha, he preached for a long time. He didn't die quickly like Jesus. He lived a long life. It is possible that throughout his life he taught many different kinds of teachings. But I am not concerned with the historicity of the Amitabha Sutras. They are beautiful and the fruit of their practice is sweet. Let's look at the longer Amitabha Sutra, or the Sukhavati Vyuha Sutra. Before Amitabha attained complete and perfect awakening, he was a bodhisattva, just like us. His name was Dharmakara. He practiced the teaching of his master, the Tathagata Buddha, Lokeshvaraja. Lokeshvararaja. It's hard to pronounce. He worked up the desire to attain complete enlightenment, to become a Buddha. And he told the Tathagata Lokeshvaraja of his intentions. Lokeshvaraja knew that Dharmakara was ready. Shakyamuni explains what happened in the longer Amitabha Sutra to Ananda. Then, O Ananda, the Tathagata Lokeshvaraja, holy and fully enlightened, knowing the good disposition of that bhikkhu, Dharmakara, taught for a full koti of years, a really, really long time, the perfection of all the excellences and qualities of Buddha countries belonging to 8,100,000 nayutas of kotis of Buddhas. That is so many Buddha realms. Then, O Ananda, that bhikkhu Dharmakara, taking the perfections of all the excellences and good qualities of those Buddha countries and of those 8,100,000 nayutas of kotis of Buddhas, and concentrating them all on one Buddha country, worshipped with his head the feet of the Bhagavat, Blessed One, Lokeshvararaja, the Tathagata, turned respectfully round him to the right and walked away from the presence of this Bhagavat so that he could exert his self-power in meditation. And afterwards, for the space of 5 kalpas, he thus concentrated the perfection of all the excellences and good qualities of the Buddha countries, such as had never been known before in the 10 quarters of the whole world, more excellent and more perfect than any, and composed the most excellent prayer. Thus, O Ananda, the bhikkhu Dharmakara, the pre-Amitabha, concentrated in his mind a perfection of a Buddha country 81 times more immeasurable, noble, and excellent than the perfection of the 8,100,000 Nayutas of kotis of Buddha countries that had been told to him by the Bhagavat Lokeshvara Raja, the Tathagata. And then, proceeding to where the Tathagata was, he worshipped the feet of the Bhagavat with his head and said, O Bhagavat, the perfection of all the excellences and good qualities of the Buddha countries has been concentrated by me. After this, O Ananda, the Tathagata Lokeshvara Raja thus spoke to the bhikkhu. Preach then, O bhikkhu. The Tathagata allows it. Now is the proper time, O bhikshu. Delight the assembly, produce joy. Let the lion's voice be heard, so that now and hereafter noble-minded bodhisattvas, hearing it, may comprehend the different subjects of the prayers for the perfection of the good qualities of a Buddha country. I think that is so beautiful. The Gnostic seeker, the Bodhisattva Dharmakara, had visions of 8,100,000 Nayutas. A Nayuta is 100 billion, of kotis. Koti is 10 million, of Buddha countries. And he concentrated them all into one glorious realm, which was a conglomeration of all the perfections of all the 8,100,000 Nayutas of kotis of Buddha countries. But what is a Buddha realm? Well, there will be others who will give you their explanations, and some of them will probably make more sense than what I'm about to say. But here's what I think. All is mind-made. Most of our minds are blown by the wind, distracted by various addictions. Most of our minds do not have much control. But imagine a dream, a lucid dream, where you have complete control over every aspect of your surroundings and the beings within your dream. In this lucid dream, you are the Buddha, and the dream is your Buddha realm. You are lucid. You are awake. You might not have control over what the beings do or say or how they act, but you are the one who realizes the dream, and so you have certain powers. You should go check out the Lankavatara Sutra, and you'll probably get the impression, as I have, that our collective existence, our reality, is one big dream, and that our sleepy dreams are little realities embedded in the big dream, which is collective existence. We're experiencing a collective dream, and this is why I like to call reality consensus reality. We build the dream together as we go along. There really is no objective reality. Science will soon catch up with this, and really, certain scientists already have. Go look at what many modern physicists are saying. It's fun. We might imagine this realm of ours as the dream of Shakyamuni Buddha. We are all the dreamers, but Shakyamuni Buddha was the one who became lucid. He realized that we are all dreaming, and he attained perfect gnosis. But then again, maybe I'm insane, and maybe I'm leading you astray. But just give me a chance, and if this makes no sense to you, feel free to ignore me. So, we have a Gnostic seeker named Dharmakara studying with a fully enlightened master, Lokeshvara Raja. Lokeshvara Raja shows Dharmakara an incalculable number of other Buddha realms and explains their essence. Lokeshvara Raja explains this to Dharmakara for an incalculable amount of time. Dharmakara concentrates on all the best qualities of all the realms and then builds a dream that contains everything awesome from all the realms of the various Buddhas that he was taught and shown by Lokeshvara Raja. Then, after many more lifetimes of practicing the Bodhisattva path, engaged in the practice of the 6 paramitas, generosity, ethical discipline, patience, enthusiastic effort, concentration, and wisdom, Dharmakara becomes more and more beautiful, more and more perfect, until he becomes a Buddha himself, the Buddha of infinite light and life, Amitabha. He realizes the fruit of his efforts and abides in the dream of his own creation, which consists of all the perfect qualities of the 8,100,000 Nayutis of Kotis of Buddha realms that he was shown. And his dream is not a personal dream. He's not dreaming alone. His dream invites us into it. He did not create it for himself. He created it for all the suffering sentient beings so that they might have a place to practice the Dharma in peace. He made vows that anyone that should concentrate on his realm and his essence would be able to abide with him in the Sukhavati realm, the realm of joy. Many modern Pure Land Buddhists wait for the time of death to abide with Amitabha. I don't see it this way, but maybe I'm a crazy heretic. I know that with diligence and mindfulness, we can find the land of joy here, and we can abide with Amitabha now. It's like Jesus said, the kingdom is here now, you just don't see it. We are children of God. We will inherit the kingdom. We don't need to beg to be let in. It is ours already. Conclusion? That's all I really want to say about Amitabha and his land of joy for now. Well, I do want to reemphasize one more thing. Amitabha and his land of joy are not far away. Because of interdependence, you are Amitabha. Because of interdependence, this land we see before us can become the land of joy. The kingdom is spread out upon the earth. You just don't see it. Namo Ayida Phak.